recent weeks, on rare occasions, away from his basement bunker. Very rare. The very weak, the very frail, the cognitively struggling Joe vowed to make unity a top priority. We will remind you.
I pledge to be a president who seeks not to divide, but unify. That this is part of the mandate given to us from the American people. They want us to cooperate in their interest, and that's the choice I'll make. And now it's time to turn the page, as we've done throughout our history, to unite, to heal. We've overcome incredible challenges as a nation, and we've done it before, and we will do it again. We'll do it by coming together, by uniting after years of pain and loss. Unity is not some pie-in-the-sky dream. It's a practical step to getting things done.
Yeah, just compared two Republican senators to Nazis. In case you were wondering, here's what Joe's unity platform looks like. He first compared Trump supporters to Nazis. As I said, he announced plans to offer amnesty to 11 million illegal immigrants. And as we speak, another massive migrant caravan from Central America is headed straight to our borders. I wonder if they're going to wear masks after his mask mandate. Now, Biden told them, don't come yet, because he said the situation at the border isn't going to be transformed overnight. Biden also promised to cancel, yes, energy independence. By the way, if you work on the Keystone XL pipeline, you have a great high-paying career job, it's probably going away, destroying countless jobs in the energy sector, and, of course, now creating higher oil, energy prices, and, yes, more dependence on nations that hate our guts, like Russia and China and countries in the Middle East. And he vowed to re-enter, yes, the insane Paris Climate Accords. China is viewed as a developing nation. We pay full freight. And he's going to provide student loan debt relief, raise the minimum wage. Nancy Pelosi wants D.C. statehood. And, yes, COVID election laws, to be permanently implemented. And unity so far not a part of the plan. Instead, according to the L.A. Times, Biden wants to, quote, make America California again. Oh, you left California, you thought you got out of there, whoosh, forget it. Now it's the whole country. Meanwhile, unity be damned, and other top Democrats are obsessed with another impeachment shift show charade. Now, forget the fact the president will be out of office. The left is hell-bent on conducting yet another latest political smear. Now, to you weak Republican senators, and there are a lot of weak ones, if you're going to participate, you shouldn't in what is a sham shift show Senate trial. It's unconstitutional. It will do nothing to actually help Americans improve their lives, and instead it will inflame tensions. And this is just political theater. You need not and should not be a part of this unconstitutional post-presidency impeachment. Oh, so we'll keep going after Trump. And the American people have seen enough of these shift shows to last a generation. Here with reaction, North Carolina Congressman Madison Cawthorn and Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz. I mean, Senate Republicans really, my suggestion is they don't show up, the president not send any lawyers, and when it comes time for a verdict, Republican senators walk in, they vote to acquit and say, are we ready to do the country's business? Because it's not constitutional. Why can't they do that?
Well, Sean, when you see
Matt,
go ahead,
Gaetz, please.
Okay, sure. When Democrats talk about unity, it's very difficult to facilitate through impeachment cancellations. They want to digitally erase us online, pursue us in the flesh, make us unemployable, and make it difficult for conservatives to be able to assemble and share ideas. I'm deeply troubled at the initial plans we're seeing from the Biden administration. They want to shut down America's businesses, but open up the borders. They want to close the Keystone pipeline, opening opportunity for Russia and some of America's adversaries. And then they want to take the treasure of America's people and they want to spread it around the world through the Paris Climate Accord and America Last organizations like the UN and the World Health Organization. That won't benefit American prosperity and success. And Sean, listening to you talk about these things, it's hard to think it's anything other than abjectly depressing, not just like tear rolling down the side of the cheek depressing, but draw the warm bath and get the sharp blade depressing. Hopefully Madison can cheer us up.
Now, I noticed, Madison, you're part of this silencing effort, this letter of Democrats from your state sent to Nancy Pelosi, because you said people need to have a spine, and that you actually, in a speech, that they claim that you use violent language. I've looked over it. I've not seen it. They put in their letter that you issued a tweet urging people that you're fighting a battle for the Constitution on the House floor with other patriots. Well, to me, it's obvious you mean your colleagues. The battle is on the House floor, not in the streets of D.C. At that day and the days after, I see that you repeatedly condemned it. But I guess they want to cancel you, too. They want to cancel Matt Gaetz for sure, which, by the way, the firebrand himself, he's the original firebrand.
Well, you know what? They don't want to have strong patriots who are willing to stand up and fight for the Constitution and fight for the American people. You know, myself, Matt Gaetz, and just about everybody on the Republican side is willing to forsake partisanship to work for the betterment of the American people. But the Democrats say, we won't work with you unless you bend the knee. They want to kick people like myself and Matt Gaetz out of Congress because we're willing to fight back against them. I'll tell you, this is a dangerous precedent to set, and we're headed down a very dark road.
You know, but one thing I could say, Matt, is I think they've already overreached and they don't even realize it. And I think the American people are going to watch this chilling these major institutions, big tech, mob in the media, Democratic Party, silence voices. And you know what? Let's see what happens in 2 years. We do have other elections coming up. I would think that they could be beaten at the ballot box when they run against liberty, freedom of speech, the First Amendment. Not sure that's going to work.
Well, the only way we're going to beat them at the ballot box is if we fix the problems at the mailbox. And we're going to need to see courage emerge from the several states and from legislatures. We'll need states like Florida and Texas to lead the way with innovative examples and certainly a defense of freedom that we don't expect from the incoming Biden administration. I hope America is successful over the next 4 years, but the agenda we're seeing is not one that puts our country and our people first. This is Congressman Matt Gaetz. If you liked that video, make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on social media, and join us on our daily podcast, Hot Takes with Matt Gaetz, on your favorite podcast listening platform.